grants in the current financial year, CCM stated that this was as a result of late approval of the County Government's Additional Allocation Act, which was approved on 13th May 2025. G. On status of Wikwatio, table banking and youth fund operationalization, the CCM responded that the funds remain pending, subject to the enactment of the Gender Empowerment Bill, currently under legislative review. Honorable Speaker, the committee recommends that Honorable Speaker, the committee made the following recommendations. A. The committee was not provided with year-to-date actual expenditure reviews and IFMI's vote book to ascertain the need for reallocations in the departments. The up-to-date expenditure details or columns were not provided. The committee recommends that the County Treasury adheres to Article 183, Subarticle 3 of the Constitution of Kenya that provides that the County Executive Committee member shall provide the County Assembly with full and regular reports on matters relating to the county. B. The committee notes that personnel overcoming this violation. C. The committee recommends that the County Treasury avoids reallocation which are more than 10% of the approved budget, and in case of any unavoidable reason, authority be sought from the Assembly for such movements. D. The committee recommends priority to be given to the ongoing and stalled projects before initiating new ones. E. The County Treasury ensures that the own source or hospital revenue targets are realistically set to avoid accumulations of pending bills and thus stalling development projects. In conclusion, Honorable Speaker, with the approval of fiscal year 2024-2025 second supplementary budget, the County Executive should increase the absorption rate and avoid carrying forward cash balances. Honorable Speaker, the Committee on Budget and Appropriations of this House acknowledges the office of the Speaker and that of the Clerk of the County Assembly for facilitating the committee to undertake this exercise. I wish to express my sincere appreciation to the members of the committee who sacrificed their time to participate in the meetings and in preparation of this report. It is therefore, Honorable Speaker, my privilege on behalf of BSC to table the fiscal year 2024-2025 second supplementary budget before this Honorable House for consideration and approval. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member. I here invite members to debate the motion. Honorable Maida, then Honorable Ondeti.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. As even we want to move fast because of the pending businesses. Madam Speaker, as I stand here to second and support the second supplementary budget, I have some reservation on the ground. Madam Speaker, the current budget 2024-2025, on the ground, we cannot even account for more than 20% of projects that were done in the previous years. It is very unfortunate, Madam Speaker, and I want to call upon the honorable members that we need now to get serious to work. Right now, in the afternoon, if all goes well, we are going to pass the budget estimates for the financial year 2025-2026. Is it just going to become procedural? Every other time we pass budgets and very little is done. So we need now to rise to the occasion and task the executive. Because now we've got only 1.5 years to go, Madam Speaker, to the general elections. So it's not just a matter of giving them budgets and we don't see anything. The current budget that we are going to do a review has performed poorly. It is one of the most poorly performed budget. So even as we proceed to do those alignments, the executive needs to take note that in the coming years, and especially the financial year 2025-2026, it's not going to be business as usual. I second the supplementary budget. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Honorable Ndeti. Honorable Ndeti had asked earlier.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Madam Speaker. When Mheshimiwa Chair for Budget was reading, I heard that the Department of the County Attorney did not have any allocation for development. But I have now consulted him, and he tells me that it's because the department did not request for development. They are going to request in the next financial year budget. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member. Honorable Nicholas Nsioka, then Honorable Don. And Honorable
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I first of all rise to support the report of the Budget Committee. Actually, thank the members. I'm a member of that committee. I think we have a standing committee of implementation in this house. And how I wish the chairman of the implementation committee can tell us the progress of the budget for 2023-2024 before he gives a very poor score for the budget that has not ended, actually. So I think we need to be, this is a flow where you need to be factual. So, and I wish the chairman for the implementation committee can really give us progress report quarterly, semi-annually, third quarter, and fourth quarter as it is required, rather than do a blanket condemnation of a budget that is still has its own life, that has not ended its own life. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much. I'll give you an opportunity.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My name is Paul Wambua. I represent Kibaoni Ward. Madam Speaker, I do support the report on this supplementary budget. But in support, Madam Speaker, just like the chairman implementation has said, I will make 3 observations. One is that last week when we were reviewing the budget in the sectoral committees, it was noted that the county government of Machakos has only been able to absorb 16% of its development budget. Madam Speaker, that is very low. That is very absurd. We are far below average. And Madam Speaker, this is the same fear that today we will pass a budget, which we will surely do, but its absorption, its effect, its impact to the mwananchi ends up lacking. Madam Speaker, I urge the governor and her team, as we give her this budget, that she realizes that what mwananchi needs is real, actual development, tangible development. Secondly, Madam Speaker, we have not seen equality in the implementation of previous budgets. And I say this as a member of Kibaoni Ward. We all know as members of this house that we have not done any itemized budget. And therefore, it's left upon the executive to decide where to take the development budget of this county. Madam Speaker, just an example. Recently, we had monies for opening up a new road in every ward. For Kibaoni Ward, we gave a road from Katulani Primary through Nyoila Village to connect the road from Chalavo. To our dismay, with the budget, that road was probably reallocated to another ward because Kibaoni was not done, and I'm privy to information that only one ward in Mwala constituency, out of the 6 wards, received that road. What I'm saying is that I want to insist to the governor that even if she does not like my face, I'm only one vote. Let her work for the people of Kibauni who voted for her. Because at the end of the day, for instance, we have one of our own member of assembly who passed on. Does it mean that even if there is no member of county assembly, she cannot work for those people? Madam Speaker, let this executive work for every ward equally. Lastly, Madam Speaker, let the budget be applied in a legal manner. And when I speak about a legal manner, I want to state that last year we have seen the implementation of the Machakos Youth Service. Nice project. However, it was not legally applied because this house has
Point
not
of
passed the
information,
regulations,
Madam
the laws to
Point of information.
Let him finish.
Madam Speaker, I don't want to be informed. I decline.
I'm informing
because MYS has not, this house has not passed the laws to legalize the implementation of MYS. It's a good project, but let us do things within the law, Madam Speaker. I support the supplementary budget, but with those few points which need to be observed. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member. I said I'll give you an opportunity. Yeah. Honorable Brian, you are next. Then there was Honorable Mike, in that order.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise here to support the motion, but with a few comments which I want to make. My first point, which is very positive, and I want to commend Chairman Finance, is that we are seeing a serious traction on growth in on-source revenue, and that is highly commendable. When we started as an assembly, we wanted to go for 4 billion. Chairman Finance. Chairman and Vice and entire committee, you've done a good job. That is very commendable. If we are getting to 3 billion, it means that our plan of 4 billion is achievable. And if we continue growing our own source revenue, we'll go very far. My second point is, Madam Speaker, a decrease of 170 million for county assembly is disaster. And I'm happy yesterday we met His Excellency Deputy President and we highlighted that issue. It is unfortunate that the Senate went to that extent to punish us. That was very unfair. And we need to rise up, and as you advised Chairman Kaff, you need to continue fighting so that the assemblies get their fair share. My third point, it was the Chairman budget. I did not hear anywhere where you mentioned incremental money which we received from Kenya Roads Board, or is it KRB? It's in the main budget. It's not in this supplementary. Okay, good. Thank you very much. Madam Speaker, I also want to commend the Chairman of Health, which I'm a member and members of the Health Committee. We have worked tirelessly to ensure that FIF is working, and we are seeing a lot of money coming through the hospitals. Madam Speaker, we need to put rules and regulations to ensure that FIF works well, and any money being collected in those hospitals works for those hospitals. And in the last meeting which we had with the CSCC Health, we agreed that we are going to ring-fence those monies, because if you take, for example, Mwala level 4, we can collect even additional 70 million. And that is going to transform that hospital massively. So I pray that in the next, and we agreed that money need to be factored in the budget because they had not factored. So in the afternoon, when we are looking at the main budget, I would like to see if Matu level 4's money has been reinvested, and Mwala has also been reinvested. That we need to see it in this year's budget. That's the only way we can go. My last point is on legalities. let us not commit illegalities, Mr. Chairman, budget. Even if we want to continue helping the executive, let us go within the law. These supplementary are serious illegalities. We have gone against the stipulated percentages which you can be able to move. So I don't know how you are going to tell us as an assembly where we are going to commit illegalities in approving. I want to approve, but please convince me or tell us in the future how we are going to continue doing illegalities when we are watching. If you tell us, for example, and I wanted you to tell us, why would you allow the CCM Finance to tell us that he has actually contravened the law? And as a committee, you agreed him to contravene the law. Tomorrow, if we are all held accountable, how will we defend ourselves? And this section 135(7) of PFM Act 2012 is very clear on the percentages you can be able to increase. So, Bwana Chairman, as much as you want us to pass a budget, let us not commit illegalities on the floor of the House. My last point, as a chairman of decentralized, I want to apologize on behalf of my committee because we were not able to pass in good time the disaster management plan. But I can assure the House there was a few technicalities which we have seen resolved as a committee. And Madam Speaker, we will be able to table the document on this floor in the next available sitting because the members have agreed to move forward so that we can be able to, in case a disaster happens, we don't want to be caught with our pants down. I want to talk about equity and equality. All of us, 40 minus 1 who passed on, were elected by members. And I want to appeal to Her Excellency the Governor. Let us continue doing equity. Let us continue doing projects in all the wards. Let us not start showing signs of selfishness even when we differ on principles. The people of Mwala, people of Kibaoni, people of Mbioni need service, even if us inside here have different opinions. Let that be taken, and we appeal to Her Excellency the Governor. We are here, we are passing the budget for you. Please ensure that you apply the budget equally across all the wards, because you will need the votes anyway in these wards. Otherwise, we might go there and say that we passed the budget and we never saw anything which was being done. My last point is on IFMIS. Chairman, budget, you have been asking for this IFMIS. And every budget we pass, you tell us the same story. I think we need to reach us, just like the majority also challenged Chairman implementation. We need to reach a stage and start actually demanding these things. If you just continue telling us, we asked for IFMIS, it was not provided, and we have given the budget, what are you telling us, Bwana Chairman, and your committee? Are we saying that we are allowing the executive to go to do whatever they want to do? I think as a house, Madam Speaker, we need to reach a stage where we will say, if they don't provide, then we don't pass the budget. Let us just be that candid with the executive. My last point is, I have been reminding members throughout the year on the many days which are remaining. I want to remind you again, although the majority leader last time told me not to remind him, but we have got 2 years, 1 month, and 13 days to the next general elections. And that is a very short time, because 1 year will be used on campaigns. Same period this time next year, you'll be hearing people already with public address systems campaigning for our seats and also campaigning for other seats. Our Excellency the Governor, together we went around with her and we did the annual development plans per ward. I have been monitoring mine, and I hope all the elected members who are seated here have been monitoring their annual development plans, including the public participation projects, which we got in every ward. Every ward gave 10. I can shock you members, out of the 10 which we gave, even those who are saying that they are doing very well, they have not passed 4 projects. Now this is a very serious fundamental question. What is the issue with the absorption rate with our departments? What is making our executive start procuring so late?